something different. This is more than superstition or science. I won't deny that this is more than a religion. This is more than rich chants and rituals. This is real when my heart and soul pant. I am filled.
I am not alone in myself. I am liberated well by the Lord himself. I am headed to the sky when you see me passing by. He is teaching me to move, no, he is making me alive. I've been freed, I got a new name, I've got a new way, I'm on a new wave. I've been freed, on the inside, there's a new light, I got a new life. Oh, he lives in me, he lives in me. Oh, he lives in me, he lives in me.
Okay, so the reason I chose the genre I did for He Lives in Me is, one, I wanted to honor God, so it had to be Christian. And then two, I wanted to make something cool and unique. So what I did was I tried to blend genres, but when I listened back to the song, it's actually jumping from genre to genre. There's never one point where it's one whole genre, and it kind of flows from hip-hop to R&B to pop as it goes, and it ends as a pop song. And I wanted to do something creative, so that's kind of the reason why I chose that genre. So I guess being able to sing the kind of music I do and singing my songs, it makes me feel, a word I would use is fazzy, which means cool, hip, fly, but also it's incorporating the fact that it's a vibing song, it's relational, especially for somebody who's maybe just given their life to Christ. It's a song of victory, it's a song of new life, and I feel that when I sing He Lives in Me, so that's how I feel.
Amazing grace, oh how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I was blind, but now I see.
So growing up, I actually I basically only sang more like one genre, which was more was what I was into at the time growing up, which was mostly like R&B, hip hop. So that's what I sang mostly growing up. But as I've gotten older, I've been able to kind of expand and be able to sing some different like pop things and a lot of like ballad stuff, and even getting into now like some country things and things like that. So I think overall what I'm drawn to is things that I have personal attachment to. So it almost, I think for me, expands to all genres. I don't know if there's one genre I would classify myself in, but it's basically whatever the content grabs me and whatever I can have a personal connection with, and then that I think comes out in my expression when I'm singing. So for me, singing and like using my voice, it's kind of hard to describe, honestly. I think the best way I would say is freedom, because for me, when I was growing up, it wasn't something I was very comfortable with, and I wasn't really able to identify myself in music. And then kind of recently I've been able to take it on as a gift that God's given me. And so for me, I would say it's just a feeling of expression and being able to express myself in a different way rather than just talking or communicating other ways. For me, that's how I think that I can express myself the greatest. And yeah, it's freeing. So.
I started the viola when I was 12 years old, and in grade school I was given the option to pick one of the 4 instruments of the orchestra, and I originally wanted to play cello, but by the time the teacher got around to me in the class, all of the cello spots were full, and I said to him, like, I don't know what else I want to play because the violin is too screechy and the bass is just way too big, and he said, try the viola. And so he handed it to me and I just fell in love with it. Been playing it ever since. So my favorite genre is probably a toss-up between 2, and that'd be the Baroque era and the Romantic era. The Baroque era was kind of in the, I believe, the 1400s, and that's when Johann Sebastian Bach was alive and composing, which it's really just the backbone of everything that's orchestral nowadays, and some of his stuff is just absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. And then the other one is the Romantic era, which lasted, it was in the 1800s, and that one is just, there's just so many pieces of music that are just so like thick with sound and like powerful and so expressive, and just really push the musician to their limits, and I think that's just really incredible. So the viola for me has always just kind of been a way to de-stress, kind of back away from the real world, especially when I play like the Bach cello suites or the violin partitas. It's just they're so spiritual, and Bach even said that like everything that he does is for the glory of God, and it just brings a whole nother meaning to playing this music.
This is something different, this is more than superstition or science. I won't deny that this is more than a religion. This is more than rich chants and rituals. This is real, when my heart and soul pant, I am filled.
I am not alone in myself. I am liberated well by the Lord himself. I am headed to the sky when you see me passing by. He is teaching me to move, no, he is making me alive. I've been freed, I got a new name, I've got a new way, I'm on a new